1400 meters. Set. Starter hit the lever, runner sent on their way from the 1400 meter marker. Queen of Engagements right there, Polar Trip, and there goes Whistling Duck off to lead them. McGoggarty's on the outside. Private Numbers getting closer. Polar Trip's a little bit keen in the early stages as they settle down to race. Then comes Club Burlesque, who's racing about 4 or 5 lengths off the leader, and then Turbo Torch. As they settle down to race now, and the leader's Whistling Duck. Private Numbers second. Polar Trip is back at the rail. Then the grey McGoggarty on the outside as is. Then comes Cool Encounter with the green cap and Turbo Torch, and then Club Burlesque, and they're racing about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader, just in front of that Queen of Engagement. About to turn into the home stretch, Whistling Duck the leader, Private Number second. Polar Trips just in front of McGoggarty as they turn for home, then Assairs. Cool Encounters with the green caps, got about 4 lengths to make up, then Turbo Torch and Queen of Engagement. Top of the lane, Whistling Duck the leader. Polar Trip now challenges. McGoggarty's on the outside, Private Number. Whistling Duck, McGoggarty, Polar Trip and Cool Encounter on the outside. But it's Polar Trip who hits the front from Whistling Duck, McGoggarty, Cool Encounter on the outside. Polar Trip just the leader over the last 100 meters from McGoggarty, but Cool Encounter comes home well. And Cool Encounter's mowing them down. Cool Encounter has won it. McGoggarty second, third to Polar Trip, close for fourth. Whistling Duck's involved there. So Cool Encounter, number 8 on the program. So as they said, Frank the Form, excuse the pun, the trainer is Frank Robinson, the filly by McGock, Anton Marcus, the first 3 on the card for Anton, 132 days off the track for Cool Encounter. Bred by the Scott brothers. Number 2, McGoggarty second. Third, number 1, Polar Trip. That fourth position goes to Turbo Torch from Whistling Duck, and then Private Number. We'll take a look at that head-on shortly. It's many lengths back to the next place runners. That's Club Burlesque. So as we look at the head-on, the winner is 2 off the right, Cool Encounter with the green cap, and the white cap of Polar Trip. The grey is McGoggarty, towards the inside Whistling Duck, but Cool Encounter comes home well, and third time at the track and wins it well. Number 8 on the program. McGoggarty second, and then Polar Trip until the running of the fourth race. Back to the studio.
Well, trainer Frank Robinson string looking exceptionally well and producing the results. And here it's number 8, Cool Encounter, the daughter of McGock, bred by Scott brothers, and of course owner Mr. Bivov, and jockey Anton Marcus having a brilliant day at Greyville this afternoon, riding the first 3 winners. Frank, we had a brief chat for first call, and you said this filly is working exceptionally well. She's a must in all the exotics.
Yeah, you know, her first 2 runs, she was quite lost in the race. Even her first thought, she walked out. But Anthony was quite impressed with her. He said, don't worry, she got left, 5 lengths, and you gave him a good feel. So I decided to put her away, let her grow a bit, and she's come back nice. I thought she'd be a big runner. Obviously, I didn't know how she'd go on the surface, but she won a good race at the end. And
Frudiana, later on, you also said working well back home.
Yeah, she is. She's working well. I'm sure she'll be a big runner in that race.
Things going well for you on this poly track, Frank. I mean, you're the stable to follow.
Look, I think it's going well for a few trainers. It's a nice surface. Long may it continue. I just want to say well done to Ruslan and Ashland. They gave me a budget to spend, and they're all winning, so I'm very happy.
Well played. Keep up the good work.
Thanks very much.
Lovely. Frank Robinson there on number 8, Cool Encounter. And Anton Marcus has kindly excused himself. Well, we chatted to him about his runners to come, and Cool Encounter has come through to win a very good race here. 8, 2, 1 will be your place accumulator numbers. If you caught this quartet, I think it's gone to number 5. Yes, it has gone to number 5, just pipping number 10, Whistling Duck. So 8, 2, 1, and 5, your provisional results, race number 3. Coming up next will be Jackpot, and that will be 14:30 at 2:30, the first leg of this afternoon's Jackpot.